Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Plan With Me. I am Drew, and this is my Plan With Me for the week of August 30th through September 4th. Now, unlike previous weeks where I had no idea what I wanted to do, I knew exactly what I wanted to do this week. I am using the Fabled Court Back to Wizarding School kit, which just came out, and I am absolutely in love with this kit. So I knew that was the kit I was going to use this week because, as we all know, September 1st is the day that Hogwarts students board the train at King's Cross Station and head off on their adventure. I also wanted to do it because this week I'm going to start putting out some Hogwarts content on my personal TikTok. So usually I don't cover up the numbers and the days and everything, but I am so in love with this kit. And as you can see, I am never straight when I do these things, so I'm gonna have to do this a couple times. But as we do this, I just want to talk about Hogwarts and what Hogwarts means to me, and kind of about the week that I had and the week I hope I have. So last week was a little eventful. We had auditions, I had a show, and I got this kit. This kit was probably the highlight. No, I'm just kidding. I love acting. But I cried when I opened this kit. So as you can tell, I am nowhere near straight putting these things on. That's just me. I'm trying, but it doesn't always turn out that way. And there I go again. So for me, a lot of people ask, what does Hogwarts mean to certain people? For me, it was a place to escape. I didn't necessarily have a bad childhood. I had a mom and a dad who loved me. But when I was in high school and when I was getting into college, things kind of got a little rough. My sister was bipolar. And things could get a little rough around certain times with her. So the attention was mainly on her once she got her diagnosis. So for me, Hogwarts was a place I could go. I could open the books and I could escape. And I think that's what Hogwarts is for a lot of people. It's a place where people can escape their real world and a place where they feel welcomed and heard. Now, over the last few years, there have been some things going on within the community. We all know that JK has spoken out against the trans community. And for those of us who are LGBTQIA, that can be a little disheartening because those are our brothers and our sisters, regardless of if you're in the alphabet mafia or not. Those are still our brothers and sisters. But to have someone who created a world where so many people go to escape and go to dream, a place where they feel safe. And I just realized that it's out of frame. Whoops. Do I adjust? Tell me I adjust. I recorded this last night and I was like, I don't think I adjusted. It's hard sometimes when I'm recording. There we go, I adjust. Because my camera is over the top of me, so I don't always know if I'm in frame or not. And then I'll have to lift up and peek, and if I'm not in frame, then I adjust. So to know that I adjusted. Yay, go me! But yes, back to Hogwarts. The thing about the Hogwarts and Harry Potter community is that since the books released and since the movies released, it has kind of become a world all onto itself. So while J.K. might have created that world, we fans have kind of taken it over. there's so many things that are headcanons within the community that JK hasn't written that just kind of stick. Sirius and Remus, Wolfstar. I've read really cute fics with Dorcas and Marlena. I think it's Dorcas and Marlena. It might be, yeah, where they're a couple, and how Marlena and Sirius dated when they were in at Hogwarts, but they were so much alike, and Dorcas and Remus are so much alike that they just end up fighting like constantly. And I love the idea that while we have the Marauders, and we love the Marauders, we also have this kind of girl gang of Marauders with Lily and Dorcas and Marlena, and I'm trying to think who else it was. Let me look that up, because that is gonna like, oh my god. Usually I like know it right off the top of my head. So we have Marlena, Dorcas, Lily, Mary McDonald. That's who the other one was. And then you have people like Alice, who was kind of not in that girl group. Sorry, that was my email going off. Not in that girl group, but that kind of existed alongside them, like they're Neville, and that makes sense because she's Neville's mom. And then there are headcanons like the twins, Fred and George, having so it's like Frederick Gideon and George Fabian after Molly's brothers. And in my head, my personal canon is that those two were very much like Fred and George. A little reckless, which is where the twins get it from. Like, they're, at least once, Molly has said, I swear that they're the reincarnates of my brothers. Like, I mean, that's how much Fred and George are like Fabian and Gideon, personality-wise. With Fabian being the more reckless, more headstrong one, like where he's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and then Gideon's like there to pull him back when things get a little too crazy. And I'm gonna go back to my planner for a second. You'll see that I'm doing the same things that I always do, and I'm using the stickers very purposely. So, like, leading up to Hogwarts, we have the trunk being packed, and then we have like a study thing, and that reminds me of, like, I know it's the library, but like for me, it's like, it's Hermione Granger making sure that she's read everything she needs to read before the first day of class, because let's be honest, we all have a Hermione in our life. Sometimes that is me. Where I read just because I want to make sure that I'm going into something with all the knowledge I need for that first class. Even though I know the first class is going to be syllabus day, but still, there are professors who are like, okay, if you looked at your syllabus, you will know that we are going to be discussing XYZ today. And then on the first, I put down the train. And watched Lucas drawing this, and my niece would watch some of the stuff as well that was posted on the YouTube or on the TikTok or on Instagram. She's like, that reminds me of the Hogwarts Express. I said, just wait. Just wait. Just, wait a couple weeks. Just hold on. You're going to, trust me, it'll be worth the wait. So, and my niece is someone who I kind of corrupted. I got her into One Direction after the fact, like a couple years ago. I got her into One Direction, and now she's a Directioner. She's a Harry Styles stan and a Louis Tomlinson stan, and she loves Niall. 3 years ago now. Wow. 3 years ago now, Niall came to Charlotte, and my husband and I have VIP tickets, and my niece's friend bought the lawn tickets. So like me and my husband are down like 7 rows back from the stage, and my niece is up in the grass or where I had tickets a while back for they had like a country music, not a festival, but they had like different artists come in, and you could buy the big ticket, which got you to all the concerts. So it was it was a little ways back, but not quite at the grass. So she's back there, and I'm 7th row looking at Niall Horan and Maren Morris, and I keep getting Snapchats from my niece. She's like so many rows up, and she's crying, and I'm like, it was fun to have that experience where I could share it with her without actually sharing it with her. So that was really cool. Doing things like that. And then with my youngest nieces, one of them has discovered anime now, and she's been drawing since forever. She's 10 now. And she has this love for drawing, and she just started drawing these things, and she's like, I want to be a fashion designer. Well, now she's found anime, and she's starting to draw anime figures, and for 10 years old, she's insanely good. And then my other niece, who will be turning 9 on Tuesday, on the 31st, she wants to be an actress. She's like, I see you, and I want to do what you do. And I'm like, okay, well then let's start. Let's get you started. Here, I want you to learn this monologue, and she's learning. And that's the kind of aunt I am. I'm the encouraging one. I'm like, you can do this. I'm the same way with like my kids. I don't have kids myself. I call all the people at the theater department my kids because they are younger than me, and I love them dearly. They're my kids, and they know that if they need support, especially those who are LGBTQIA, Mama's here for them. I'm here with a hug, a shoulder, a Starbucks drink. You tell me what you need, I'm there. But yeah, so as you can, it's one of those things where I try to be supportive, and I try to be the mom I would be if I had kids. And that's the kind of mom that's like, okay, we're going to hype you up. You feeling down? We're going to hype you up. Let's go. Let go. So yeah, but back to this kit. This kit is absolutely beautiful. Oh my God. No, as soon as I got this kit, I knew this week was the week I was going to use it. And Audie, the amazing and wonderful Audie here at Fabled Court, when my kit got here, there was a note on it that said, "Can't wait to see to see your plan with me using this kit." Well, Audie, here it is, and it is astounding and beautiful. And I honestly, this kit, this kit and the Loki kit are the two kits that just knock me off my feet. The Demon Slayer kit is a work of artwork. a masterpiece, kind of, sort of. But I'm not into Demon Slayer. I know nothing about Demon Slayer. I love the art. But being a huge Loki fan, not just the comic books, but also Norse mythology, because I am that girl who absolutely adores mythology, especially North and Celtic mythology. But to be able to get my hands on this kit and kind of feel like I'm sitting down and I'm planning my first week at Hogwarts. Like, honestly, it's amazing and beautiful, and this kit is everything. I wish I had got, like, planned ahead and ordered like 3 of these, because I tell you, Hogwarts is my home and Harry Potter is my escape, and being able to be a part of this team and to help in the curation of this kit. I mean, this kit is insane. There's so much detail and so much, and I apologize, you guys are not getting the full of it because I'm, like, far away. But, like, honestly, this kit is amazing, and I love it. I know that Lucas has some difficulties finding some reference photos and stuff like that, and oh my god, it's beautiful. It makes my dark academia heart soar. That is exactly how I will say this kit makes me feel. It feels like I could go to the library and sit in the library and be like, I'm never leaving. I'm going to stay here forever. But yes, that is me doing my kit, and I always just, like, put everything down, and then I go back and I once I get everything down, and that was me putting the washi down on the bottom. I will zoom up so you can see it. I decided I had this one sticker left. I'm going to put it down here on the bottom to kind of close everything off. I usually don't like white space. You guys know that about me. I've said it before. But what I'm going to do is make it worth it. So what am I doing? I think I'm adding embellishments on the bottom. And you can't see that because I don't have it in frame because I'm an idiot. There we go, Melissa. Top notch. You know how to do it. And then I move it swiftly out of frame. I'm like, this looks cute. Let's do this. We're going to put this under the green. No, blue. That's the blue one. We're going to put this with the blue. We're going to put it right here. We're going to put it right here in the middle. And again, I'm just using tweezers that came out of a nail art kit that I got for $1 at Bin Time, which is like an Amazon overstock thing. It's like bins and bins and bins of Amazon products that have been sent back to Bin Time buys, and then people just go in. Different days is different prices. I went on Dollar Day. I like Dollar Day because I can get a lot of stuff for $1. And I picked that, and I got it specifically for the tweezers. I was like, I can do things with the glitter art that's in there, but I want those tweezers. Like, and these are really good tweezers too, and you can use them for like doing tumblers and stuff like that with the glitter stuff. Yeah, so I'm putting those down. Those are my Agua, my water trackers. I didn't want to put an actual water tracker on it, so I went back to what I did before. Apologies for the yawning. We are... Oh, I'm still putting the water trackers down. I was going to put Agamente. Isn't that what it was? when all else fails, we Google. Yeah, augmente. I was going to put that down there, and I was like, no, it's too much. It's too much. So I just put agua, which is Spanish for water, and I know that because I took 3 years of Spanish. Yay me! I didn't want that to go into opal, so I'm going to cut it just a little bit. I'm like, yay! We love opal. Opal is our spirit animal. We got the fall vibes going. I don't know if anybody saw those $2 Tuesdays. Those are amazing. I love it. I'm so ready for fall and so ready for spooky season. You have no idea. Spooky season is my favorite. I love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. It's Halloween, Christmas, then my birthday. Because I'm a queen and I deserve to be celebrated on my birthday. It should be a national holiday, let's be honest. Because I'm worth it. But yeah, so once I get everything down, I know what I have to do. I have to go back in. What are you doing, Melissa? Oh, you're going to add embellishments. Okay. So we're going to put the self-care sticker there, and then we're going to get and put treat yourself. Because everybody should treat themselves to things. Face mask, movies, cake sometimes. I was like, I need all my stickers. Where are all my stickers? So I will. Again, apologies for the yawning. So I pulled out the all the stickers I have. These are all my $2 Tuesdays and character stickers. And I was like, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to put self-care, and then we're going to put movie night on Sunday night. Did I do that? Yeah. I was like, well, what's the best angle for this? We're going to go this way. Treat yourself. Have a nice glass of wine if you are old enough to drink, but drink responsibly. Do a face mask. Take a nice long bath, a bubble bath, with maybe one of those Lush bath bombs. Oh my God, those things are... They have one called like Super Sleep. I think that's what it's called. It's, oh my God, it's got herbs in it. And it is so good. Let's see here. What is it called? This is not an advertisement for Lush. I'm just telling you, this is something that is absolutely amazing. I did it, and I did this one, and it was just so relaxing. Deep sleep. It is in a, like a cheesecloth, because it has herbs inside of it. And I will tell you, after I did that, I took the cheesecloth with the herbs and I squeezed all the water out and I dried it, and it still smells so relaxing. It's going to go under my pillow. I just haven't got to that part yet. All right, and then here we go. So I have officially started taking some medication. Not that you guys need to know that, but that's what I'm writing down. I'm writing meds so that I know that I took my meds that day. And then, as we always do, we go through and we write down what we need to accomplish in the day. Hydrate. Remember, if you haven't drank your water today, please drink your water. Thank you. Also, eat something. It doesn't matter. Eat something. Also, coffee is not water. Coffee is not water. Drink a glass of water. Thank you. So yeah, that's content calendar. I have to do that. I have to write out the content calendar for Fabled Court. That will probably be done before tomorrow. And then designs. I have a show I'm designing costume-wise, so I have to do that. Again, we're doing the water. Boom, boom. You like my little, water droplets? They're not any way at all concise. It's fine. Agua. And then Tuesday, it's the same. We write down what we need to accomplish, and I was like, this line's going to get on my nerves, so I'm going to take it out. So I did. whiteout. Love the whiteout. I love those little ribbon thingies. Those are really, really nice. And yeah, it's just writing down everything I need to accomplish for the week. So I'm continuing to write down everything that I need to accomplish this week in hopes that I will actually get all of it, accomplished. And then I'm going back in and adding like words of encouragement, things to think about, like I'm feeling, word of the day, important task, and things like that. And then the last thing I do is write down my tasks for the week, things that I want to focus on. So I want to focus on creativity, betterment, and healthier habits. And that is my weekly planner for this week. As you can see, it's a little bit of everything, and honestly, this experience in working with Fabled Court has been amazing, and I can't wait to see what we do in the future. So, thanks, guys.